one thing I wanted to bring to attention, right? We got this little diagram here, right? Kind of like a little scale. So on this end we have Nielsen, right, in his bald-headed glory, and on the other side we have Tristan. So I just want to kind of get your input on this. Right?
Okay.
Where would our pastor Marcelo fall onto the scale?
Marcelo.
Like personally, I think he falls a little closer to that end. To be honest.
Yeah. The thing is, you got to remember with Marcelo, he has the facial hair, but
Right.
then he also has the horseshoe on top. You know, it's the slowly receding hairline where he has the hill, the shiny hill, and then he's got the hair on the side, but he's got the goatee too. So if I were
to compensate,
I would put him about maybe a little beyond halfway.
Right.
We'd give him a couple extra brownie points for the goatee.
Yeah, I think really the hair on, the facial hair really helps compensate for the lack of hair on top.
For sure.
I mean, we have someone like, for example, Aldous. He kind of just, he's off.
See, Aldous has a luscious head of hair.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's something else. He's impressive.
I agree.
But I wanted to bring to attention, too, is Manuel. We can't forget about him. Now, I'm a little conflicted on him because, unlike Marcelo, he doesn't have the facial hair to compensate for the lack of hair on top. So, how much further does that bring him down the Milson side of the scale?
I think that it brings him a little further down, but he is related to Marcelo.
Right.
So I think he gets a couple.
But what does that really...
Okay, say here's the middle. Mean? Can you mark a little point here in the middle?
Yeah.
This is halfway, right?
So let's say that's the middle, right?
I would put Manuel right about here.
So you'd say like right around here?
Yeah, I'd say right about there.
I don't know,
you give him a 4.8.
I don't know, man, because like if we're talking about Marcelo being maybe 3/4 of the way down, I would say Manuel would be like maybe a quarter, like away from Nielsen. I really think the facial hair plays a large part.
Another thing we had talked a little bit about is the wisdom of the pastors. The whiter your hair gets, the more wise you become. And your wisdom is increased.
I think there's a correlation there, yeah.
I think your wisdom is also increased tenfold when you get an iPad. The status of pastor is really white-headed iPad-owning pastors to the more dark-haired non-iPad-owning pastors.
Right, kind of reminds me of someone.
He's on the low end of the spectrum. Low end of the spectrum.
Yeah, so there's got to be some correlation there, right? Of maybe the whiteness of the hair and also the lack of hair altogether, right?
Interesting.
For example, let's take our Marcelo
Let me have a sip of this real quick.
Yeah, let's take our Marcelo and Manuel, for example. They both
Let me have a sip of that one too.
Yeah, go ahead. They both lack quite a bit of hair, and both of them, considerably wise, our dear pastors. But then we have Aldous over here with his full, glorious lush of hair, right? Would you consider him at the same level of wisdom as our other two bald-headed pastors?
No, definitely not. I think that I think he's bottom of the totem pole.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say.
Is it because of the hair?
It's because of the hair.
Or it's just a coincidence?
And the last time I saw his iPad, it looked like it was in poor condition. To be a pastor of good standing, to be high on the totem pole, you need white hair and you need a beautiful iPad. Glasses also help.
Glasses
and a beat-up Bible, possibly.
Yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, this has been a really interesting discussion.
It has. Let's cut here. We can go to break. Thank you very much.